Hello viewers, you are welcome to this video lecture. I am here to present the ninth video lecture from chapter 3. Chapter 3 deals about the geometric design of the highway. Last time will be deals about the introduction about the geometric design of the highway, and also will be geometric designs will be deals about the horizontal alignment, vertical alignment, as well as the cross section, and also will be deals about the design criteria and the control. There are different criteria and controls for the geometric design. The first is the functional classification of the road. In era manual roads will be classified as in 5 groups. It is track road, link road, access road, collector, and lastly will be deals about the feeder roads will be deals as a classification. And also the terrain classification also deals about the 4 main terrain types. The first is flat roads. Flat roads will be deals the slope is between the 0 up to 3%, and the other classification is rolling will be from 3 up to 25% slopes, and mountainous will be 25 up to 15, and lastly will be the escarpment type of terrain is greater than 15% of slopes. And also will be deals about the design vehicles. The design vehicles will be altern the geometric design because of their the widths, and also the loads will be related to the pavement design. The density and the characteristics also deals the design traffic volumes. Only note the traffic volume. It is also will be collecting the traffic composition. Also the loads will be important for the design. And also lastly, very important part is the design speed. The design speed is related with the terrain, and also for example, the terrain is flat, the design speed is very large, almost 120. When we see the second is the rolling, when we see the rolling parts will be 100 km per hour, mountainous 18, and lastly the escarpment is 16 km per kilometer per hour. So this design speed is related to the terrain natures and the functional classification, where we see the track roads is higher design speed. When we going to down to feeder road, the design speed also will be increased, and also will be related to the volumes, and also will be deals about the design vehicles. We have light vehicles will be the design speed is high, and for heavy vehicles the design speed will be decreased. So lastly will be deals about those subtopics very detailed. And now in this sections will be cover the following topics are going to be included. So first is deals about the highway cross-sectional elements. The highway cross-sectional elements is first cross-section. It will be normally consists of a carriageway, shoulder, curbs, drainage structures, and also will be earthwork profile. It is side slope and back slopes also will be include in cross section. So the first will be a carriageway. A carriageway is a part of the road construction, is used for movements for vehicles or traffics. This include carriageways with traffic lane, auxiliary lanes, additionally for heavy vehicles such as acceleration and deacceleration layers, clamping layers, passing layers, bus pies will be it is a part of a carriageway. And also a roadway will be consists of carriageway plus shoulder plus parking lines will be as a road way. And lastly, the earthwork profile is included the back slopes and side slopes. So these figures will be express the detail about the cross-sectional elements, and we see these traffic lanes will be traffic lanes is used for the movement of the vehicle. After next to the traffic lane there is a shoulder. So after shoulders there is a drainage structures. So the traffic lanes is common terms is both sides will be a carriageway. We have a carriageway plus a shoulder will be a roadway, and also limitation of roadway beds also will be centered to the drainage up to the embankment. And lastly, the overall length of the road takes will be the right of way. So for urban cross-section elements maybe include facilities for the pedestrian, bicycle, other special user groups. For example, motorcyclists will be incorporated in urban cross-section. So the curbs, footpaths, islands also will be included in cross-section. Also will be include the median for double carriageways will be separated by a median structure. So also median is one of the parts of the cross-section. Lane and the shoulder width should be adjusted to the traffic requirement and the characteristic of the terrain. For example, the traffic volume is very high, or volume is very number is very high, the lane width also will be increased, and also the shoulder will be increased. So the lane and the shoulder width is related to the traffic requirements. The cross sections overall will be factored by different parameters. The first one is increasing hazards will be the cross section will be changes, or narrow the cross section will be increase hazards, and also will be decreasing the cross section also will be effect on the traffic capacity, and complicated for construction and operations also will be related requirements is related to the cross section. And the first parameters for the cross section is lane width. So this width of the carriageway is features for the highway. It is a greatly influences and comfortable. As you in the figures, the lane width is mostly arranged from 2.7 up to 3.7. It is depending upon the traffic volume, the functional classification, the speeds, etc. is will be influenced by the lane width. As the width of the lane will be decreased, mostly it is exposed to the accidents, and also will be exposed to the congestions. Will be decreasing the capacity. Also the effects of lane width will be decreased. Factors that is influences the width of the carriageways are: the first one is a design vehicle, so it is a greater traffic volume, the carriageways also will be it is wider. The carriage is wider, the number of lanes also will be increased. And also the vehicle's dimensions, it is width of the vehicles also will be related to the carriageway widths. The design speed is also will be related to influences the carriageway widths. So we have increasing the speeds we need to increase the speeds, the width of the carriageway also will be increased. When we decrease the speeds, the cross section also will be width will be decreases, and lastly will be related to the road classifications. For example, the road classification is a track road. There is the standard is very high. The speeds will be increased. So for trucks there is a wider carriageway, and will be coming to link road, access road, and lastly feeder. The width of the carriage also will be decreased. And the second part will be it is a shoulder. Shoulder is a portion of a roadway for a carriageway for accommodations of the first is, as you show in the figures, is next to the carriageway. The shoulder is first purpose is stopping vehicles. For temporary stopping vehicles, there is technically effects will be temporarily will be stoppers. Traditional and international traditional and intermediate non-motorized traffic, animals, pedestrians also used the shoulders. Emergency uses for also will be shoulders, and also very important part of the shoulder is a lateral support to the pavement course. So there is a not a shoulder. The carriageway is directly contacts to the drainage part, so the performance of the carriageway is decreased. So this way is a lateral support for the carriageway. Shoulder width is vary depending upon their different manuals. Mostly a recommended shoulder width is from 1.8 up to 2.4. For a highway serving large number of trucks and highway with high traffic volumes, high speeds, shoulder width will be 3 up to 3.5 is preferable. Minimum width will be 0.6 meters to lowest type of the roads. So all shoulders should be flush with the edge of the travel lanes and slope to be facilitate drainages of the surface water to the on the travel lanes. So the recommended percentage of for the shoulder is depending upon the surface. The surface is bitumen or a concrete. It is provide 0 up to 2 up to 6% will be used. There is the top surface is a gravel. The slope is mostly to increase, so 4 up to 6% will be used. And also will be tell us about the media. Media is main purpose is dividing the highway or separate the lanes in opposite directions. The width of the media is the distance between the edge of inside lanes, including the media shoulders. The function for the media is the first one is provide recovery area for out of control vehicles, not directing entering to the opposite directions, and also separating opposing traffic, provide stopping area during emergency. And also provide storage area for left turning and U-turning. So the U-turning or left turning vehicles will be use the median, not place on the carriage or the carriage of way. And also provide a refuge for pedestrians, so it is for walking, for recreation purposes also will be media is used. Reduce the effect of headlight glares will be very important at the night. Provide temporary lanes for maintenance operation will be also used. Median can be either raised like this, flashing, and also depressed also will be different type of medians. Medians, it is a wide range of widths from 0.6 up to 24 meters will be depending upon the availability of the right of way. So it is by painting, flashing, this also with by raising curbstones, and also roadside barriers. This barriers is placing in longitudinal uh, system used to shade motorists from obstacles or slopes locating along either sides of the roadways. So it may occasionally be used to protect pedestrians, bicyclists, motorcyclists from the vehicle traffic is very important for roadside barriers. And also to reduce the severity for crashing, also it is very important roadside vehicles. And clearly an obstacled flat road side is desirable. So this is condition is not, does not exist. It is recommended or needing a road barrier should be consulted. The purpose of a barrier also will enhance safety. For example, the vehicles will be out of the road way, and there is a presence of barriers. It is less crashing severity potentials. Short lengths of road side barriers are discouraged, so we'll provide more recommended is a continuous barrier should be provided. And the other is the media barriers. So media is very important to separate the opposite directions. So this medians is by placing media barriers is a longitudinal system used to minimize the possibility of irritant vehicles crossing into the path of the traffic traveling in opposite direction. When the traffic volume are low, the possibility of the vehicle crossing the media and collide with the vehicles in opposite direction is very low, so the severity will be decreased. So we have placing the medium barriers in the middle of the road. So this one is one direction of lanes, and this one is other directions. We are carefully consider will be placing on installation of a media barrier, for it is provide partial control access will be provided. Common type of barriers will be double face steel beams, box beams, concrete barriers is mostly used. So mostly will be used is the double face beams, as well as precast concrete will be mostly used for media. And the other element is curb and gutters. So curbs are rising structure, so we have see it is rising structures. So this will be either by Portland cement, and sometimes there is bituminous concrete will be used. So this is the purpose of the curbstones is the first is delineated the pavement edges with pedestrian walkway. Also is the main purposes, and other purposes will be it is drainage controllers, roadway edge delineations, right of reductions. Aesthetically it is very interesting, and reductions of maintenance operations, assistance in orderly roadside developments. Curbstone is also very important. Curbstones may defined as it is a rise or vertical element. So the main functions are the to facilitate and control drainage. It is collect from the uh, traffic or the carriageways and to facilitate the drainage systems, and also to strengths to protect the pavement edges, and also will be reduce the right of way, and also very important for aesthetical purposes. And this is the normal cross fails is very important element, or mostly will call us camber. It is provide adequate surface drainage. So mostly the drainage purpose is there is a traverse or perpendicular to the center line. There is a drainage systems. So the road is not flat. So it is a little bit increasing the elevation at the middle or the media, and we have low at the shoulder. So there is providing facilitates the surface drainage. The ability of a surface to shed waters vary with its smoothness and integrities. So mostly there is a smooth, the slope will be decrease, and also will be the for example there is a rough or a gravel road, the slope is increase, so the slope is vary with smoothness and integrity. So as you show in the figures, this is parabolic cambers, and the second is a straight line. The third one is a combination of two, a curve as well as a center. So mostly any water will be drained from the carriageway, and also the normal cross fail should be 2.5 is recommended for paved, or it is bituminous or rigid asphalt. 4% is for unpaved, mostly a gravel road is also will be provide, and shoulders have also will be the same as the roadway, should be the same normal crossfield. Unpaved will be increase 1.5% steeper than the crossfields will be provide for paved roads. And also the other element is sidewalk. These sidewalks are usually provide for urban area, but are not common in rural areas. So sidewalk is for providing access for the pedestrians. There is where there is required for a rural area, when there is high pedestrian concentrations adjoint to the schools, industrial plants, local businesses will be very required for, also will be for rural areas. And also we'll have the minimum clearance width for sidewalks for residential area is 4 feet, and for commercial area there is the number of people or the pedestrian will be increased, also will be increased the sizes up to 8 feet will be used. Other element is the side slopes and back slopes. So this side slope should be designed to ensure the stability of the roadway, and also recovery of out of control of vehicles for related to the safety. The selections of side slopes and back slopes is depending upon, the first one is safety considerations, height of cutting or failures, economic consideration also very important for selecting the side and the back slopes. There are 3 regions of roadsides are important to evaluate the safety aspects. The top of the slopes, side slopes, toe of the slopes is very important, as you know, see in the figures. Also the side slope is very important. It is provide for stability for side workers. It is related to the sliding phase. And also it is very important for safety issues. Out of control vehicles will be as recovery areas. Front slope service principles are recovery areas where the vehicle's speed can be reduced, and also will be recover is in front slopes. And also the other element is in bridge raining. Bridge raining provides for vehicles, pedestrians, motorcyclists, falls from the out of the bridge structure. So the highway bridges specify geometric design loads, maximum allowance material stress required for the design of traffic lanes for pedestrian and bicycles, and combination types will be provided. And this needs for the traffic barrier rear end at the end of the bridge. So the road barrier or traffic barrier will be up to the bridge. So we have continued the bridge running after the traffic barriers to decreasing the crashing related safeties. Special attention should be for barriers or railing, so it is very need a treatment in terms of function as well as safety. Clear zones is used to designated and unobstacled related flat areas provided beyond the edges of the traveling road for the recovery of errant vehicles. So in these figures will be show there is a traveling way or a carriage way. After that it is a shoulder from the edge of the traveling way, or the starting from the shoulder up to the field slopes will be a clearing zone. This once a vehicles have left the roadway, there is accident maybe occur. So this features will be a clearance is decreasing the severity of the crashing. And also after shoulder there is a drainage channels. So the drainage channels is very important or functions for the controlling and conveying the surface water from the right of way. So this drainage channels should be adequate capacity for the design runoff, provide unusually storm waters with a minimum damage of the highway, and also the located and shapes to be provide safe transition from the roadway to the back slopes also will be C. Channels should be kept always. The channel will be clear and free of material to increase channel capacities. The drainage channels include the roadside channels in cutting sections to remove waters, toys of the slope channels to convey the water from the any cutting section to the natural water courses, interspating channels placing behind the top of the cutting slopes to the interspated surface water, flames to carry collecting water down steep cutting or filling slopes also will be very important. Generally these roadside channels, drainage channels will be control the surface water. And the very important part is right of way with there is provide to accommodate road widths and to enhance the safety operation appearance of the roads. So the width of the road right of way depending upon the cross-section element of the highway, topography, physical control, and also will be economically very important. So narrow or reduce the right of way is decreasing the economic, and also will be a wider right of way, the cost also will be increased. The right of way will be equidistant from the center of road to the left as well as the right of the carriageway. Overall, the right of way is from the end of the back slope up to the end of the back slope is the left side as well as the right side. Thank you for listening this lecture video. Thank you.